Hey everyone, how's it going? Octopus here and welcome back to Union Cross. So we did get two updates, one to deal with avatar boards from the past and new story mode up to 5 quests, which I did on my main account and it gave me 750 jewels. It was like quest number 2 gave me 250, quest number 4 or 3 gave me another 250, and then the 5th quest gave me another 250. So there was 750 jewels right there, which is nice. And they kind of have to do it, not they have to do it, but when they used to give us 15 quests, every 5 quests would give us jewels, which equaled up to 750. And now they're lowering down to 5, and they squish a 750 into that. So it's kind of nice. You just get them quicker instead of doing 15 quests. But I'm going to start off with the avatar boards, talk about the story quest a little bit, and then I want to talk about the pet system, guys. The reason I want to talk about the pet system before it comes out is because of HD Shion herself and what is going to happen with copycat medals when copying your friend medal. But let's start off with the avatar board. Now, we do got the avatar boards. I believe they said it was... Which one was it? Do I even have it on these ones? Let's just go for in progress. There we go. Okay. So, Little Mermaid and Trident. Now, these avatar boards are the plus skills. Paralysis plus, Sleep plus, and Poison plus. I did purchase these on my main account, not my free-to-play account, because my free-to-play account I don't believe was there when this was a thing, or I just didn't want to waste the jewels on it. So on my main account, it did help, guys. Paralysis plus, Sleep plus, and Poison plus did help when trying to get past Coliseum, getting certain quests, during Proud mode. It did make a difference, especially Paralysis plus and then Sleep plus on your friend medal. If one of your friends put Paralysis plus, Sleep plus on their friend medal, you guys can complete quite a bit, because on the last attack, if all the enemies fell asleep, you can continue for another turn and kind of get away with a really weak setup if you had a lot of patience for RNG. But because of Triple Threat being introduced into the game, Triple Threat does cover all of these. I don't think the proc rate is as high. I wish I was on my main account right now, but I logged on my free-to-play account on my tablet, or I could have showed you guys. But I do believe you guys can skip out on these ones. It's only 1,500 jewels. You do get that magic gem, but besides that, these plus skills can help. But compared to what kind of skills you guys can use right now, especially with Defense Boost 2 Max coming out and Defense Boost 1, well, those are guaranteed defense boost, I would really prefer these on some other medals. But again, specifically for Coliseum, you could get away with quite a lot, especially when you hit a wall. Having a medal that you can activate and have Paralysis Plus happen is really good. If you guys don't know, the normal Paralysis, Sleep, and Poison, you basically have to tap with them. You can't activate your medal. But with these skills, you can activate your medal and you have a chance of putting them to Sleep, Poison, or Paralysis. So it is pretty nice, but again, we do have Triple Threat. There is a difference between Triple Threat and these. Not that significant, but still, guys, I believe that you can skip on these truly. If you really like the avatar boards, which are really nice, especially the Ariel, I do highly recommend just go for it, guys. Have fun with the game first before you start saving jewels and getting serious, because part of games is to have fun, the other part is to be competitive. So if you're being competitive, you kind of have to skip it, especially if you're free to play, but nothing super important in those two. As for these two, these are just a huge skip. Again, these are just cosmetics. I believe that's an AB2 with Lux or APP, Attack Boost 2 with APP, I believe. As for the skills, you do got the Omega and Rare Enemy perk, but you guys can skip out on that. I've been playing so many days on both accounts, and I barely, if ever, used any of these. Now, the Omega one is good, but amount of like raid bosses that give us some bonus hours and all that, it is kind of like a give or take what you really want to do. A lot of people don't have time to summon Omegas, so they just rely on those bonus hours, so on and so on. But the Rare Enemy perk, you guys can skip out. Nothing too crazy here, just the title and the avatar board. Definitely a skip on my free-to-play account. I don't see me pulling any of this to help me. I'm not that serious on my free-to-play account. I make top 10,000 Coliseum, and that's good enough for me. Again, the plus skills are up to you guys, but it could be an easy skip. Save yourself 3,000 jewels, 1,500 jewels. Save that 1,500 jewels for the gem deal, which for 1,500, you pull 3 gems and 5 medals, and in those 5 medals you can get a 6-star that's a tier 4, tier 5, or so on, depending what deals are going to give us. So personally, I would just buy the newer avatar boards. A little bit on this is that since we're seeing avatar boards coming back, eventually there's going to be avatar boards with Attack Boost 3 Max and Lux Plus in them. That's going to cost 1,500. So if you guys are like, I don't want to spend the 2,500 on this, and all I wanted was Attack Boost 3 Max and Lux Plus, eventually these boards are going to come back at 1500 jewels, which is going to be pretty nice if they do it sometime soon. So that's that for the avatar boards. Story mode, the only thing I want to touch upon story mode, they added 5 new quests, which puts us at 675. That means we are 2 more, we are 2 more updates away from getting the fairy stars. And fairy stars is going to be very, very important for anyone who's pulled HD Xion, who's pulled Roxas EX, or has the beautiful combo of having a fully gilted Nominee, a fully gilted Sephiroth EX, and a fully gilted Key Art Bonds. If you guys have those 3 medals gilted, the Key Art Bonds, Sephiroth EX, and Nominee, Fairy Stars is going to be a super powerful Keyblade for you. If you guys pulled HD Xion and a Roxas EX, you also have a very strong Keyblade on you guys. The last 3 slots on that Keyblade are amazing, and I really recommend anyone who falls into that category to save their gems for that Keyblade. I guarantee you, you'll never have a problem with any event in the future again. Very, 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 very powerful Keyblade. And later on, we're going to get another copycat medal that's upright, and it could fit on the last slot, but now things are changing now that I brought that up. So that's actually a lie. Pet system, guys. I have no picture. I can probably put a picture here. I probably won't. But I want to talk about the pet system. It's going to be coming out in 2 more days. So not tomorrow, 2 days after that. So technically 3 days. We're going to get pets, supposedly. And we're also going to get 3,000 jewels because I think it's going to cost for them. I don't know. I haven't looked into the pets at all. I want it to be a surprise for me. I don't want to spoil it too much. But I had a concern because HD Xion, guys. HD Xion copies a friend medal if you put on the Dark Gnaw. Now, my first initial issue was that I know that the pet system adds another slot. If you guys don't know already, this is what it's going to do. It's going to add another slot for you to activate a medal. So what does that mean for copycat medals? When we go into a battle, we have 5 medals. But what's going to end up happening is that the 6th medal is going to come in because the pet has one. And you can't just take away the pet medal or take it out of the rotation. It's going to be a blank space then. So we now have 6 medals technically when we go into battle. So what happens when we put HD Xion on the Dark Gnaw on the last slot? She now copies the pet medal. So at first I was like, oh, that really sucks. That totally ruins this whole copycat, your friend medal. But it turns out that yes, it does suck, but also you can put any medal onto the pet medal slot. But the downfall is that the multiplier is a lot lower, and a little bit of research put it to where you got to equip medals to your pet that basically says what its rank is. At a certain rank, I guess it increases the multiplier. I could be wrong about this. Again, I didn't research it. I just want to know about if we got a 6th medal or not. But the multiplier, from what I've seen from videos that I've muted so I don't hear anything, the multiplier was 2.6. So yes, we can still use HD Xion and Nominee on the last slot. It's just we're not going to get that bonus of a 3.0 or a 2.9 because it's going to be 2.6 for the majority of us, depending what we can equip onto the pet medal. Apparently there's a rank on the pet medal. Again, I don't want to know anything, guys. Don't leave in the comment section. We're 3 days away. I'll talk about it when it's released. So the concern was we can't really use our copycat medals anymore, but we can, just a little bit weaker. The upside to that, though, is that copycat medals on the pet medal can be equipped to any Keyblade. So now you're not stuck using HD Xion on only the Dark Gnaw. You guys can use any Keyblade you want, and then your pet medal will be the 6th medal, and it's supposed to be neutral. So it does not matter what Keyblade you guys use. You can use an HD Xion at the end and copy your friend medal on every single one of your setups. So you guys are really good on Divine Rose. Now your Divine Rose ends with the HD Xion, and that HD Xion can copy your friend's Sephiroth EX. So it turns out to be a good and bad. Again, your copy medal won't be as powerful because of the multiplier slot, but it can be added to any Keyblade no matter what the colors are on that Keyblade. So we'll talk about it more. I could be a little bit wrong in some information. I understand that. I didn't do any research. I just did enough research to see that your 5th slot can no longer be a copy medal once pets are out to copy your friend medal, because you'll just be copying your pet medal. But also that can turn out really good as well, guys. Very, very interesting. We're going to go over it. I'm going to see a bunch of things I can do, but I don't want to spoil anything, so please don't leave anything in the comment section. If I did get something wrong, just say, hey, you were wrong about this, and I'll be like, okay, cool. I'll find out in 3 days and we'll talk about it, and I'll correct myself in that video. But For now, I'm pretty sure that our copy medals are going to have to be adjusted now if we want to copy a friend medal. So that's it, guys. Avatar board story update, and in 3 days we are going to see pets, supposedly. So that's all I got for you. As always, thank you so much for watching. Keep on smiling, and I'll see you in the next one.